Welcome to day 3 of Fundamentals of Programming. Today we are going to learn about operators and expressions. My name is Jagriti Srivastav. Welcome again. So, what are operators and expressions and why we need them in programming languages? So, for example, suppose you need to calculate any mathematical calculation. In that case, you may need plus, you may need minus, you may need brackets and so many other things. So all those symbols are called operators, and when we mix that operators with any kinds of numbers or any kinds of values, then those values and numbers are called operand. So we have operand and operators, and now when we mix both operators and operand, then we get as an expression. For example, let's say we have to find out square of a and b. Then what we will do, a plus b whole square, and then we will write a formula. So in that case, a and b are operand, plus is an operator, and square will be an operator, and overall that will be said as expression. So a plus b whole square will be seen as an expression. So there are multiple different kinds of operators and expression in programming language. Some of them are here. So first, let's learn about arithmetic operations. What are those? So the mathematics that we have been doing since our young age are all those arithmetic operators. So they are specially used to perform basic mathematical operations, and they are addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, exponential, and floor division. So addition will be done to find out sum of values, subtraction to find difference, multiplication to find a multiple, division to find remainder and quotient, like that. So modulus is especially used in programming language to find out a remainder, and exponential, like we need to find out square, we need to find out exponential value, or we need to find out um, double double division, then we need floor division. So these are arithmetic operators. We can use these operators to find out any mathematical operations, or you can create some formulas out of it. Maybe you can find out prime numbers, you can find out sum, average, like that, mean, median, in that way. And next is relational and logical operators. Yes, so we need relational and logical operators especially to compare two different values. Suppose you have to find out whether a person can vote or not, a person can drive or not. Then of course you need to check whether the person voting age and whether person driving age, and then you will compare the age of that person with standard driving age and standard voting age, and you will compare. If that age is less than the given value, then that person is not allowed to vote, that person is not allowed to drive. And if the age is exactly that or more than that, then of course that person can drive, that person can vote. So this can be done from relational and logical operator. So there are some relational operators: equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than, equal to, less than or equal to. And also after that we have logical operators, when we try to combine and, or, not. So and is used true if both are true, or is used when true at least one is true, and not is just opposite of given. So relational and logical operators are used to find complex mathematical operators, or comparing two different values which is equal or not, like that. Next is we have assignment operator. It is used to assign values to a variable, like assign value. This assignment operator is mostly used in functions. We have functions for filtration, functions to find out list, functions to find out map. So all the assignment operators are used there. And let's say suppose you need to add and assign, add and assign, add. There is one value, maybe a value a is equals to 10, and every time you have to add a 1 to that number, then what you will do, you will use add and assign. So a plus equals to 1 will be add a plus 1, a plus 1, a plus 1. So every step you are going to increase that number with add and assign values. When maybe if you have to subtract and assign, subtract the value in each step, then you will be using subtract and assign. Multiply and assign, maybe if you have to use multiplication in each step, multiply and assign. So similarly, divide, modulus, exponent, and floor divide. Whenever we have to perform any calculation, when we need to do in each step same thing in each step, then we can use assignment operators. Next is bitwise operator. So these are all the operation on binary digits of a number. There is a number, maybe a 1 2 3 4 something like that, and we convert that number into binary digit, and we can perform different kind of bitwise operator. We have and, no, or, not, XOR, left shift, and rightful right shift. These are all used for low level programming, optimization, and embedded systems. Maybe suppose we know that there are multiple colors in the world. So the color black, the color white, if we change a little bit values to black color, then it will be turned into gray, and slowly the color will be changed. So in this case we can do bitwise operator in colors to find different kinds of values and different kinds of color from black. Next is operator precedence and associativity. In a young age we started using mathematics, and we know when we have to use divide, when we have to use multiplication, when we have to use addition and subtraction. But in case of programming language, the operator precedence and associativity is slightly different. So operator precedence determines which operation is performed first in the whole expression. For example, there is 2 plus 3 into 4. Result is 14, not 20. Why? Because we have to perform in that way. We have to perform multiplication first and then addition. And associativity determines that the order when two operators of the same precedence appear. For example, there is plus and minus, they appear in the same place, or multiply and divide, they appear in the same place. Then we have to start working from left to right. We have to perform the calculation from the left and then to right. And suppose we have equals to and exponential in Python, then we have to start with right to left. So these are all the process to follow operators and process to do any kind of expression in case of programming languages. And yes, if we are confused or we need some more clarity, then you can use parenthesis to control precedence explicitly, because once there is parenthesis, then it will perform that task first. So if suppose 2 plus 3 is inside the bracket, then of course it will perform 2 plus 3 first, and then it will multiply. So this is the way of operator precedence and associativity. So today you learned about arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, assignment operators, and bitwise operators. So these are all the operators that we need in a programming language from basic to advanced. Thank you very much for today.